Hey everyone, I'm Adam.
Oh, hi, I'm Debbie.
And me, I'm Sunny Justice, and this is how we works.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Did you get your groceries unloaded?
Nope. I'm going to let you
Nope.
do roll call, and I'm going to run and do that really quick.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say hello to everyone really quick.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Adam's grocery delivery was an hour late. And just as we started to go on, they showed up.
Yeah, 9:28, and I'm like, okay, be right back. Right, I'm going to unload that. I'm going to let you say hello to everyone. And then
All
Sunny
right.
will be here in just a minute, everyone.
All right. Hustle it up. Hey, guys. Glad to see you this evening. Welcome. We have so many subscribers. We love that. We love new people. We have our golden rule in here is be nice to everyone. All right. So be kind, be respectful. You can discuss your theory or your thoughts, but do it in a respectful way and don't make fun of anybody for theirs. Those are our rules. Okay. And so we have a lot of information tonight. Sunny is working on the video because we have more of that video to bring you, which is exciting. I think you guys are going to be thrilled at being able to hear Kegan's voice, and not just one word, but several. And then later on, Blaine and Paige are going to join us, and we will be talking to them, and they'll be a great resource for us to talk about, the things that they've been through and that whole scene. So right now, what we're going to do is we are going to go through and do roll call and see who's with us right now. Hey, Callie M, Lucky Lady. Welcome, Lucky Lady. She's one of our new subscribers and is from an area of Indiana. So we are almost neighbors. Glad to have you. Miss Dog Lover, hey there. Glad to see you back. Aussie, always a pleasure. Oswald Augusto, I love, he put a scripture in there for us. For the Lord is a God of justice. How blessed are those who long for him. Isaiah 30:18. Thank you for sharing that. We appreciate it. Let's see who else is with us. Jill Mosier in the house. Remy Stuff. Hey there. Peace to you too. Let's see. Lucky Lady. We love seeing that. Sloopy. I feel like when I sing you, I should sing, hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Remember that song? That's why she has the name, because I believe she was married to one of the musicians in that band that did that song. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sloopy. Kathy's from the Coos. How do you say that? From the Coos? I'm not sure. And she's a new subscriber. We love having you. Thank you for popping in. Belinda, hey, honey. Glad to see you. Guys, Belinda's one of our mods. Send lots of love and prayers to her because she unfortunately lost her husband to COVID here about a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. So we love you and hang in there, lady. Kristen Behind the Crime Door. If you have not subscribed to her channel, great lady. Do so. And if any of our mods in here have the links, please go ahead and post the links for her channel in there. Okay, who else? Alexa. Hey, Alexa. And Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. My favorite song to sing. Amy. Hey there. Hey there, Amy. Nona. Glad to see you. Anna Lisette. Great to have you in the chat. Anna always has amazing things to say in the chat. Sharon Parker, hey, hon. Who else do we have with us this evening? Daisy, hey, Daisy. Look at that cute orange heart and the little yellow daisy she put up there. Never Silent, he is our chief moderator in our chat, and he will be dropping links for us. Mom 23 Kitties. Oh, I bet you have some cute little kittens. Miracle Hearts 2, glad to see you as well. Who else do we have? Paula Leonard. Hello, Paula. And are we coming to the end here? Wow, we got Jumpin' Jack Flash joined us. Jada also. Hey, girl. Paris 07. Hey, glad to see you. Purdue RN. Glad to see you. And I've caught up. So that's our roll call. Oh, there's Marv. Hey, Marv, honey. I always call her that because she's so sweet. I hope you're having a better day, Marv. She had to take her daughter to college the other day, and then had some people being not so nice to her. So we love you. Hang in there. Tomorrow's another day, right? We have lots of fun stuff going on this evening. Trying to rush, not fun stuff on our show. We have some interesting stuff on our show, but fun, crazy stuff, trying to rush and get on the air with you this evening. So we made it. And we're glad to have you here. So how many of you have, Jack Flash says, Mary, did you have any pineapple today? How many of you saw the video that we did the other night, and what are your thoughts? Put them in the chat. And are you anxious to hear more of KK's voice as a comparative? So just put your information, your thoughts in the chat for us. We appreciate that. Hope you guys have all had a really good Sunday afternoon. It's been a wild one for me. Soccer season is here and in full swing, and I've been doing all kinds of manager stuff. Hey, Adam, did you get the groceries put up?
Oh yeah, I got done a few minutes ago. I was like, oh, this is fun. I'll see how Deb does.
Well, if I had known, I would have been more prepared. Hey, Johnny Bravo. Why would law enforcement wait 2 years to release the video? You want to address that, Adam? Or are you?
You might want to call me Sunny because you would have to repeat what you just said.
Well, first of all, hello, Babylonian Cowboy. Hola.
Hey
Johnny Bravo asked, why would law enforcement wait 2 years to release the video?
I'm assuming it means the Bridge Guy video, and I think it's because it's speculation 100%, but I think it's because, like they said in the first couple of weeks of the case, they thought it would be solved. You know, they thought that they would make an arrest really quickly, and
right,
it didn't happen.
Right, exactly. Hey, Trust and Justice, glad to see you.
So many questions you could ask. I mean, why didn't Kegan Kline get arrested until August of 2020?
Exactly. Right.
So many.
We know by the, hey, Wanda from Missouri, we know by the information that we've seen recently that the FBI felt strongly that it was Ron Logan. And they also felt strongly that Kegan and his dad were in Las Vegas at that time.
Right.
So.
Yeah. For whatever reason, whoever was responsible for the murders of Libby and Abby, I mean, one could look at it as they have caught every single lucky break they possibly could have. And hopefully that's coming to a close, coming to an end soon. But I'm sure that
Haven Murray.
I'm sure if they didn't know they were being filmed when they were on that bridge, they were probably scared to death after the fact. But they've caught every break in the world since.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as
hey, Moon Shadow in the chat. And he says, or she says, they thought it was Ron Logan until they realized their error. They showed it only then.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I agree.
There have been a lot of blunders happen in this case.
Right. And I don't think any of them were, personally, I don't feel like any of them were intentional blunders.
No. No.
But I do feel like, there have been, one mishap after another. I am curious. I've always been curious as far as the wrong, I'm like, I feel like there had to have been, well, they clearly, they probably saw the Anthony Shots conversation with Libby on her devices, on her phone.
Right.
And I think, they immediately then were like, oh, nope, not him, because he was in Vegas, and they didn't get the forensic back on the phone for a while. So,
right.
Then I think they were, they got 15 people that said they thought that was Ron Logan on the bridge, and people were tipping him in. And I think that they were like, oh, his property. And then whoever was pushing that narrative, I think, continued to push it for a long time.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Saving the day. She's here.
Hello, Sunny.
We would like to welcome a very special guest this evening. It's Justice. Can we leave her down there tonight, Deb?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
no. There you go. Queen Sunny back in her rightful place.
I totally absolutely blame Adam for all this extra work he keeps putting on me.
Thank you, Tony. And
are you referring to the extra work that involves content being brought to the channel that,
Yes.
That I brought.
And we actually have to thank Deb. We have to thank Deb for that.
I see.
So it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tony. And guys, I just glossed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
We will have Paige join us here in 1 second.
Tom or Tony?
Tom, that's a good thought right there.
Is it Tom? I said Tony. Oh my gosh, it's Tom.
Okay. Hey, Juan, there's Paige. Hey, Paige.
Hey, Paige.
Hey. How are you guys?
Hey, Paige. Good. We're running around a little frantic, but we're good.
What you guys been doing?
Just hanging. Yes, hanging. I was here like half an hour ago at least. Those guys just got on.
Yeah.
I was holding the show all by myself.
Did you guys the Delphi stuff?
No, we have
we're
not
just
talked
getting
about,
ready to.
Yeah. But you're
awesome.
Hey. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Hey, Paige, I haven't had a chance to be one-on-one with you here and talk to you. How are you?
You haven't.
I saw you in the chats last time, but I totally forgot to tell you, Deb.
All right. I'm good. How are you?
So I'm good. I'm trying to find this on YouTube so that I can pull the comments up. What's it under? Oh, no, that's not
It's
it.
a criming shame.
It's a criming shame channel.
I'll send it to Paige. I'll send you the link really quick in the so you can.
Can you send it to my Facebook?
Yeah, your messenger.
Okay.
Welcome, Kelly.
My wife is right next to me, but I think she's getting in. Ask her questions or whatever.
Yeah, you'll just want to pause it when the video starts playing so that there's not an echo.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kelly, to the membership. We really appreciate that. Glad to have
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Amy has one question I have is why did they not arrest KK in February of 2017 when they saw all the CSAM he had? Well, maybe they didn't see all the CSAM. Maybe they just saw some things on that particular phone at first and passed it off as some young dude, you know, asking for pictures. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, we know that when they talked to him, we know that when the lady, as he said, talked to him, that, you know, she was, you know, he said she was really nice, but that, you know, I mean, to me, it seemed like they clearly saw the videos. They knew, I mean, I don't think it takes a genius to know that the people in those videos were not of legal age. So I just think that something happened from the communication aspect of who was running that investigation that day to then, you know, to what happened after the fact.
I hear some kind of a
chirping,
a noise. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Paige. That's what it sounds like.
I think Paige is chirping. There's some sort of chirp sound.
Oh, and Tom has a thank you. Thank you, Tom, for the other super chat.
Yeah.
He says, I hear Kate. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. He says, I hear KK voice in the down the hill guys is distorted and muffled. I can't see KK in the BG guy, though. I definitely think 2 people were there. Thank you for that super chat, and thank you for the question or the comment. I agree. Yes.
And just so you know, you don't have to donate just for us to try to see your question, but it does help visually to the eyes. I'm not going to lie, especially when the chat can get going. But thank you.
Police found anything in that river during the search? We've been following the story like crazy now.
Have you?
You haven't saw the for me yet?
They threw a bunch of new stuff on it.
Yeah, I heard that Fox 59 especially has been covering it a lot.
Yeah. It's
No,
definitely
they act like they're acting like they're doing a training exercise or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to come the outcome of this, you know? I feel like they wanted to take him out of my jail for nothing. That's for sure.
Right.
And I do agree with the comment that they don't need to take them out to put them into their custody. So whether that's true or not is a different story. If we're going by what Murder Sheet said, that's what they said. But I absolutely agree that they don't need to take them out. But then some.
Thank you, Tom. And we love that.
Tom, you're just wanting us to gloss a little extra here.
Oh, Miss Dog Lover.
Hey, we got to, Miss Dog Lover.
Sorry, Paige, we got to keep stopping here because obviously we got to thank all the people that are donating here and answer. Let's see what they are saying to us, and we'll get back.
Right.
Thanks,
Miss
Tom,
Dog
again
Lover.
for 3 times.
Miss Dog Lover says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Adam."
No, you go ahead.
You go ahead.
Miss Dog Lover said, hello, just to say that I am happy to catch another live. I'm in London and it's nearly 3 a.m. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, so it's good.
Yes,
I may not be able to join other lives for a while, but I'll keep in touch in our Facebook group. Thank you very much, Miss Dog Lover.
We love having you. We love having you as a member.
Yes.
Yeah,
we have a bank holiday next Monday.
Yes, next Monday here as well. Yeah. That'd be our September long weekend, we call it, I guess. Labor Day, I think it's called here.
Yeah.
In Canada, it's not every day a holiday, Sonny.
I think I think that Who Dis just hit on an answer to that question, why they didn't arrest him. And it's true. And, you know, things kind of slip your mind when you're thinking about it. But honestly, they did start using that information to uncover the largest child pornography group in the history of the state of Indiana. So while it may look like they left him out, perhaps they did that strategically just to get that ball rolling. And they have literally arrested hundreds of people. It's like constantly. Yeah.
Yep.
I think.
Hey, Paige, do you mind if I ask you? Do you mind if you hop out and then hop back in? Because you do have a chirping coming from your audio.
And you're a bit pixelated.
Yeah, it's not an echo.
Right.
It's like it's a weird kind of like chirp.
Come back in.
Yeah. So if you just want to like exit out and then come back in, it might fix it.
Hey, Deb, we can't hear you. Maybe you should go out and come back in too.
I'm in StreamYard. I came in through StreamYard. Can you just turn me up?
No, I'm just kidding.
Sonny,
I don't know how.
I
I don't
told
know
you
how
not
to
to
get
give her
back.
that.
She can hear us. Adam.
I can just leave.
I'm kidding.
But then you'll come back again. You know it.
Nah. No.
Yeah, you could kick Sonny. You could kick Sonny out if you wanted.
Listen to you two.
Kelly Aaron,
Thank
thank you so much for the donation. She says, motive? What could a 14-year-old know? Biggest CP ring means many people were viewing his product. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So, someone has a bird. LOL. Yeah, exactly. You know what's happening? When I hear the word chirp now, I think of that stupid thing that the inmates use.
I know, chirp. I know, me too. And if I had more time, I'd be having a little chirping bird in the little video there. But there's Paige coming back here. But yeah, I'm sure with that. Let's see if that chirping has gone away there. Mm-hmm.
Does it sound better? Do you think?
Yeah, you look clearer too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes there's like a connection thing. I think in StreamYard or something. I don't know what it is.
We had that problem.
I'm sorry?
We had that problem last time. There was an echo.
Yeah. The very first live Deb and I ever did by ourselves on here had this huge audio issue at the beginning. And I was like, if God doesn't come down and help us with this, then it's just going to be the way it is. But Deb has a direct number to him, so she called and he took care of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If I did.
Right. I guess it's kind of a cute name though, but chirping, because obviously it means talking, tweeting, like chirping. It's kind of a cute name.
She's in the next room watching her iPad, so I was like, maybe you guys hearing her iPad.
Maybe.
Who's watching?
No,
Who's watching?
My daughter. She's in her room watching her iPad.
Is that your lovely wife sitting next to you?
Yes, she is feeding our baby.
Hey.
Hello.
Thank you again.
The baby. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you again, Tom.
Ellie
you
gets
read
one
that one,
shot in
Sonny?
court. Pardon? Yeah. Ellie gets one shot in court at a conviction. They are going to build a case that has zero reasonable doubt. Absolutely agree again, Tom. Absolutely. They need a solid case, and this case deserves justice, and justice done properly for it.
Yeah, I think most people would agree that Libby Abbey deserve justice. The Patty and German family and the Williams family, they deserve. I mean, I'm not going to say closure because I don't think that's real, but
I know
they deserve something to happen because
it's really sad. So I feel like schools need to do more to teach our kids about the dangers of the internet. With them sending home all the technology that they do, it's scary because it's like you could have the best kid in the world, but secretly they could be serious and into stuff, and it's like it's just sad because I feel like schools need to do more education about stuff like this.
Right.
Oh, did we lose Sonny?
No. She said she would be right back.
Okay. I didn't hear
think
that.
part of the problem. I mean, I have an 18-year-old niece who's like my middle-aged niece. And I know when she was like 11 or 12, she had an Instagram account, and had all of these really innocent pictures and videos on there of her in her tumbling and dance uniforms with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
And she had grown, and like when I looked at the followers, and this was like 2012 probably, 2013, it was middle-aged men. And I was like, I think it's a problem. Part of the problem is kids know more than parents. And so, when you have more knowledge when it comes to technology than an adult, but you have the naiveness of a child, because she didn't even know that, like, because she was so sweet and innocent that she didn't even know that it would be weird that like people would be following her. And my sister-in-law goes, "What's Instagram?"
That's with my daughter. She's 10, but she is so curious right now, and it's like she lost her phone permanently for a long time because it's like I get curious, so I snoop through her stuff when she's asleep, because it's like, what are you doing on this? You're always on it. She's addicted to it. But my thing is like I've had this talk with her. I'm like, honey, somebody can add you and look like your age, but like real behind that screen, it can be an older man who's preying on you, a predator. I'm like, you're done with your phone. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what else can you do at that point? Like, until they mature, understand what you've had long talks with them about, like, you have to protect them. Yeah. It's scary.
Honestly, it is.
And it's the apps that you don't typically know about that you have to worry about.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at what is it? Yeah. I mean, when the Kylie Rodney case came out, that was the first time I ever heard of that. What is it called? Be Real app, where everywhere something like that, where it's like, it's kind of like a Snapchat, but it's like everyone has to post a picture within 2 minutes. And the whole part of the whole thing is that, it's there are no filters, there are no anything. And it's supposed to be kind of like, what are you doing right now? And then like the Yubo thing, I don't think any of us had heard of that really.
Christina, you're definitely not the baby bottle that's making that noise. Just so you know, I've listened to it now.
Yeah.
Reading the comments, and somebody said somebody used Snapchat to locate their kid and pulled up at the house. Like, see, that's what is so terrifying. Like, that's why I just feel like some places need to do more to educate these kids, because they get on the internet so naive and innocent, not knowing how ugly this world's getting, and that's the scary part.
And there's only more apps to come.
And I know.
Yeah.
I feel bad for children, and I also feel bad for parents, because I mean, I think yes, schools need to, but ultimately, I mean, it's the parents' responsibility to keep their kids safe. But keeping up with that as a parent would be a full-time job, as far as knowing what is the new thing. Like the whole Instagram. Now the kids, they have the Finstas.
Well, and dare some. I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I should say they have the profile that that their parents know about, but then they have the other one that their friends know about.
Yeah. See,
go ahead.
You're fine.
Go ahead. I was going to say there's some.
Yeah.
Go on. Go ahead, Paige. Go ahead.
Was how to meet people in our town. And I'm like, if I wanted to came home that night, and been curious, it's like, I just don't even want to think about what could have happened if she would have got on there and successfully tried to meet someone. I would have died.
Right.
We need to stay on top of it. We have young kids,
You can go to your phone company, whether it's, I don't know, Verizon or whoever, and have them link your child's phone to yours. And then you get their text and all of that. And if they're young enough, young and they have not proven themselves, and I just tell them up front, don't do it behind their back. But if they have not proven to be, responsible with it yet, that's a good way to do it. When we first gave our kids a cell phone, that's how it was. And they knew up front, mom and dad are going to be watching, not constantly, but looking, just as a protective measure until they had proven. Proven. There's an echo.
Echo.
Yep.
Gone? I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Do I have to come back on?
No, you're good. I think you're.
I don't think it was you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I mean, I personally think if I'm paying the bill, I have access to everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And your child's safety is more important than that. Yeah. Yeah. And never do it in a sneaky way. You know, never do it without them knowing. That's dishonest to them. But once they've proven themselves, then you can, you know, take it off there. But you have to be careful. There's even, you know, apps that hide their apps. There's one that looks like a calculator.
That's what Chris Watts used.
Yeah. Looks like a calculator, but it's hiding apps. And yeah, you just really have to look it over and be on top of it.
Deb, how old were your kids when you let them get a phone?
Mine?
Yeah.
13. Yeah.
Matthew
they were 13 years old.
Yeah.
How about Paige? Does your 10-year-old have a phone?
Yes. And she does not have it anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
I'm sorry, you just said that. I apologize.
Kids go to other families, extended families and stuff, and they always want to be in contact with them. And our 5-year-old goes to her dad's, but now he won't let her bring the phone over there. So it's like we have these phones for them so that we can constantly get a hold of them. But yeah, my daughter is done with the phone. They're both done with the phone because it's like they knew going into it that like I had access to all the social medias and stuff, and they were fine with it. But I still found some stuff that they should not be looking at. So they're done.
Oh, this is lighthearted, but I had a client who's his little boy was, I think, 10, and he was really upset one day, and she said he wouldn't tell her what was wrong, and her husband went in and he finally broke down and he said, I did something on my computer I shouldn't have done. And his dad was like, what did you do? And he's like, I went on YouTube and I typed in boobies, and now I can't get it to go. Like it keeps saying boobies when I hit the search bar.
Well, one time I was helping my daughter do a report, and we just simply typed in the White House, and oh my gosh!
Oh,
like you would not believe what came up, and I was like,
"Yep, you got to hit .gov or something else comes up with that."
Really?
Yeah. One time
my gosh!
You remember the movie Knocked Up? I was looking for the soundtrack years ago, and I was like, "Oh, I bet I can find the soundtrack on knockedup.com." Knockedup.com is not anything to do with a movie, other than one you would only want to watch if you have a very specific interest in something else in the adult manner.
Yeah, that's not anything we'd ever look at. No.
All right. So anyway, okay, should we actually play the video and everything tonight, Sunny? Or
yeah,
everyone in the chat is.
Yeah. So don't forget to mute your mic there, Paige, and I'm going to take us out of the screen as I play it. Wait. So before we get going, Deb, did you already talk about the members? If you want to become a member, it's $1.99. I know, right? $1.99. You're out of your mind, right? No, just kidding. $1.99 or more. Then that allows you to join the private Facebook group as well.
I promised that person that I would let them see the video before we played it, and I don't. And you haven't sent it to me edited yet.
Let me put it this way: it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the back. Yeah, you just made me do the work. So the first thing we're going to hear in the video is the voice of Kegan, just the parts where I did exactly what I was supposed to do the first time, right there, Adam? Just Kegan's voice so you could hear all the things. And before we get started on that too, again, truly appreciate the fact that said person is allowing us to actually play the video. The second part of the video will be the actual whole recording, less a couple spots where it might have said a name or an area that someone lived. That part will be taken out, and the person said voice will be distorted, but Kegan's won't be distorted, but said person's will. And I had to cut a little bit more because there was certain things in there that were a dead giveaway on there. Yeah. So anyways.
And Paige, what we're talking about, so you know, Paige, is someone shared with us a private recording that they made on FaceTime with Kegan Kline, who's in jail for 30 counts of pedo stuff, and they recorded it, and she allowed us to play it. At first, we only played the video from it, but now we are able to play the audio since we distorted the voice. So,
that was very nice. Fair.
Yeah, because other than the Barbara McDonald interview that was on H. Eldon earlier this year, no one's heard much of Kegan Kline's voice.
No.
So,
Right.
I haven't. I don't think I ever have.
Yeah. Now, just be aware that I did not use any of the actual video footage in this because that is just way extra time to do that. So, I mean, there's no happy face. It's just Kegan's picture from the news one with the phone in his hand when he's talking. So yesterday's video, if you want to look at that, you can see it. You can see the portion of it with the video, but it has only the high word to it. Too much work in such a very little bit of time. Takes a long time to do that stuff. So yeah, and as for hey real Gonzo, there's my buddy. As for the question here, who is JP in connection with Del? Well, there's two JPs. Jason Palladino will always be the JP we talk about. Julian Powell is somebody that we could care less about. Other people have talked about Julian Powell, but JP is for Jason Palladino from this channel. And as for, before we get into it, hey buddy, great to see you guys live tonight for a bit. Traveling.
Sunny, do you have the video of the video with with the one that we played the other night as well?
I do.
If we just wanted to replay it for people that weren't watching as well, so they see both.
Okay, so that one will. Okay, so we'll play that one first, I guess. That will be the high one, and then you'll hear music for the rest of it, just so that you get an understanding, I suppose, of the second one.
You get that beautiful face.
What?
And you get that beautiful face.
Yeah. All right. So give me a second here. Make sure I open the right one. Yeah, let me just give me a sec here. We'll go off screen. Turn off your mics there, guys, and
Hi.
okay. I think people obviously weren't paying it. Some people weren't paying attention.
I was. So, that was the. Is there another one with?
Correct.
That was the video without the
what
audio.
Adam had just asked of me, if I
have the context
for
of
those people that are in here today, he asked if I could play the one that we played yesterday.
Gotcha.
Because at that time, we just had the permission to hear the word hi and then show partial of the video. So the next one is you're gonna first hear just strictly Kegan's voice for the first part of it. And then in the second part of the video that I'm going to play in a moment, you're going to hear a distorted voice that was talking with Kegan, hence the distortion for that person's voice to keep their anonymity, but you're still going to hear Kegan's voice. So unlike yesterday, we were just given authorization to play the high part and then show. Right. So that was to show you guys that this person was speaking with Kegan. All right. So
and thank you to Sunny thank you to Sunny because she worked until 8 o'clock tonight, and we were just given permission to play the full audio, distorted. Her voice is distorted, his is not. But so Sunny ran home from work and did this. So
yeah.
So
you, Sunny.
Appreciate what 5-minute video can do, taking over 2 hours to make.
Right.
Anyways, thank you, Adam.
We wouldn't have had it if I had to do it.
Teamwork. Right, Paige? Paige, what was your part in it all? No, just kidding.
Okay, because we would have been in the same boat we would have with Deb. Not having it.
All right.
If we asked Michael, Paige might have had a lot to do with it. No,
right.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Everything to do with it.
I almost forgot about that name until you just brought it up, actually. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one, okay, guys? So we're going to go back on mute.
Hi. Oh, that's cool. Do I know you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? No. Oh, yeah? No, I didn't recognize the name or anything. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I lived in Las Vegas for a while, so I know how that heat is. Yeah. Okay. I know where that's at. Yeah, our box was messed up or something. I want to let me... Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can see you fine. Yeah, I can see you fine. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Oh, I bet that was fun. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. No. I mean, we have commissary is what we want to... Yeah, I think so, yeah. It was put on the commissary. I haven't checked my box or anything. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. That's terrible. Put me on the news and everything. It's terrible. No, I've never heard of that. Yeah, I don't even watch the news anymore. It's, it's depressing watching it and seeing, the light turned on more. Yeah. But yeah, it's depressing watching the news and stuff and seeing my face all over there and them saying that crazy stuff about me, so I just choose not to watch it. Hi.
Hey, I just came in from the pool.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, hi, I can't even believe you're seeing me like this. I just literally got out of the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I sent you like $20.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw that.
No.
I'm so shy right now because I didn't even put any makeup on. I literally was like, I didn't think you would get the call.
Oh, yeah? No, I didn't recognize the name or anything.
And now I'm all shy because, I know you see me with my wet hair. I've never did this before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think you probably know it's pretty hot here. It was 103 out.
Oh, yeah?
I'm so shy right now because I'm like, he's seeing me with wet hair.
Yeah, I lived in Las Vegas for a while, so I know how that heat is.
I think, too, if you remember, a lot of times they have like lizards and scorpions and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me come in the light. I'm just like, you can see me. It's really me. I'm just curious about like lives and stuff like that. I just feel like, I know you from the news, but I used to live over in, I don't know if you know the area, but my family long time.
Okay, know where that's at.
Yeah, I've got some family that live. I'm so nervous because I'm like, I didn't think you would pick up. Did you see I called the other day?
Yeah, our box was messed up or something. I want to let me.
I wasn't sure because, like I said, I've never done it before. But yeah, I sent you $20.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see me. I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you fine. Yeah, I can see you fine.
I'm just embarrassed because, we're 3 hours apart, and I sat outside for, about, half an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Let me turn this so you can see me better. It's really me, even with no makeup on.
That's funny.
On myself, I have straps, and it was fun, but we did a lot of good eating.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Well, what do you think? What's it like? Do you get to choose what you want to eat and stuff?
No. We have commissary and choose what we want to.
Like, if I put that $20 on there, does that mean it kind of goes to just the phone calls and stuff?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Let's see what's put on the commissary. I haven't checked my box or anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just so shy because I just thought, we'll see if it turns green because they told me what to look for,
Oh, yeah.
And then when I saw that it was green, I'm like, oh my God, I just got out of the shower. I don't have any time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I feel bad for you because you would think by now something would have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, damn it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Put me on the news and everything is terrible.
The big thing is now this yellow app thing. If you watch the news, now it's the yellow app.
Nah, I've never heard of that.
They keep talking about is the yellow app, and I'm like, I'm not even really familiar with apps too much.
Yeah, I don't even watch the news anymore. It's depressing watching it and seeing.
Oh, yeah, now you can see me a lot better.
Yeah, the light turned on more. Yeah. But yeah, it's depressing watching the news and stuff, seeing my face all over there and them saying that crazy stuff about me, so I just choose not to watch it.
Okie dokie. So for anyone asking, obviously the voice was distorted for a reason. And if you want to go back and listen to it, you can just do it when the live ends, or again, just to play it slower if you missed anything in there. Yeah, so hey, Adam, I feel like that distorted pretty good.
I think you did an excellent job.
Yeah.
And so does the person that's to us.
Yeah. I definitely have to
I said, are you sure you weren't poltergeist?
So the whole point is that anonymity of the person that was talking. So obviously we're aware of who it is, and we're aware that there was a lot more footage that was sent to Ellie, of course. Like, this was okay to play, but there's a lot of other stuff, hence that Ellie would have. So again, thank you to this said person, and thank you for doing that. It reminds me of when Open Secrets, plays kind of, for Garrett Kurtz and gets more information as he's talking and just different stuff like that. So that's really the bottom line. It's, using whatever tactics you can if it's going to give you some information. And so very appreciative. And again, if it helps with the case and stuff like that, then let justice reign, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know. It is very nauseating looking at that boy. Not even gonna lie. Just knowing
the forehead cleared up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, balding pretty bad there, isn't he? Though.
Right. Now, the picture that you had on the audio version of the video.
Yeah.
That picture was from the Barbara McDonald.
That was from the Barbara McDonald. I just placed it over it, dragged it across.
It was full screen.
You're welcome, Car. Yeah. It was just the easiest thing to do, because when I have to add the smiley face, I have to literally, because when someone's talking and then another person is talking while that person's talking, or for instance, but in this case, they're holding, we wouldn't know, or when somebody is holding the camera up and then it's going like this because you're just holding it. Yeah. And so I have to make a movement for every dang movement. And it's a lot of work. It looks like sometimes 100 little dots in one section, all because it moved that much. Because I didn't have time to literally do the tracking like of a ball following exactly it. But anyways, so again, does anyone have anything that they want to say in chat about that at all?
And when was this video taken? For everyone that doesn't know?
Actually, Deb, what's the answer to that one? When was it again? Couple months ago?
It's a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah,
back in May, June-ish.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, it does take a lot of work. Videos take a lot of time to do, especially ones as like something that you think is as simple as that. It takes a lot of time to do. But it was worth it, right, Adam?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's worth it that you get to hear the conversation, even though the voice is distorted, but you get to see the conversation. And in the first video we played, like where we can only say hi, you can still, see that.
Did everyone else agree with like the same impression I got? Where I felt like there was a very different
you felt like it was
a very different attitude in his voice than when he was speaking to Barbara McDonald.
Exactly. And it was in May 28th is when that video was taken.
Okay, so that was his birthday.
And the communication ended at the end of June.
Oh, no, his birthday is May 27th, and he turned 28 on May 27th. Yeah. And
do you want to introduce us to the other guest really quickly?
Yes, this is Babe Oakland. And he is not going to sleep. I think it's because he knows everybody is talking.
Right. He likes true crime.
Precious, how old?
He does, because that's all I watch. He was born May 7th. So he's just a little guy, but he's really a great baby. He doesn't ever make a peep. And I'll be watching true crime and all sorts of stuff on TV, 60 Minutes. And he sits there like a little old man and just watches it. I'm like, he's got an old soul. He definitely has an old soul. Don't you?
Oh,
very sweet.
I was hanging out with my 1-year-old niece today, and so I still hear Baby Shark in my head.
Oh my God!
For anyone that doesn't know, it's the #1 most viewed video ever on YouTube. I think 11 billion views, and that song.
Into gosh, what is it? Baby? What's that little green guy that you like? Baby
Coco
Yoda.
Melon. Oh, Baby Yoda.
That song is awesome. I love it. My kids love it too.
I find myself as a 41-year-old man walking around sometimes going, "Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do do."
Wow.
Outfit on yesterday.
Adam Shark, do 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 do. Sunny Shark,
do 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 do.
And if you guys, anyone watching, we just. Oh, sorry.
Another echo.
Oh, look at that. See, 260 people watching, 82 likes. If you guys could hit that, smash that like button for us, that would be amazing. That always helps, right, with the algorithm there. So if you guys could do that, that would be great. So let's see here. So someone said that he sounded bored and uninterested, really, like he was entertaining them for $20. Now, you have to understand that there's been communication going on as well, not just on audio, but in letters. So I think, though, that I'm not really positive. I don't want to out of line speak here, but because in the part of the tape that you hear, it's like, do I know you? But I think it was one of those things where they hadn't necessarily seen the person yet, and so they were going back and forth through, say, this is somebody just came out of the shower, you know, makeupless in a sense. You know, usually when women send pictures, they're done up, and or when they're on camera, they're usually done up. But as said person said, they weren't actually expecting the person to pick up.
I know
right,
that
and I think that was the first time they had contact.
Yeah.
On the
okay.
on the phone thingy. Yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
Okay.
I was just going to say, I know that when I was looking into the process of how to get approved to video chat with someone that was incarcerated.
Thank you, subscriber.
I know every state is probably different. I don't know about even counties are different. Paige, you may know, I'm not sure, but I know I had to fill out an application process. I had to present like a state ID and upload it, and then I had to be approved. I don't know if it's then by the inmate that has to approve it, or if it's their lawyer, or who approves it.
Jail, they do a background check and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
When I got approved for that aspect, but then at the end of it, it said that the recipient denied the request.
They can.
Which I'm assuming that means it would be the inmate.
Mate.
But
yeah.
the person didn't know me from Adam. No pun intended.
They can see the tablet, and then they can tell them, like, I don't want to do this video chat. So that's how that.
Right. But if this person's an attractive female that, and so they, Kegan Kline gets a request from this person, someone, even though he doesn't know them, he might be like, sure,
Yeah, definitely.
So to ask you, Paige, quickly. So the person had asked him, said, oh, I sent you $20. And he acted like, oh, he hadn't seen it yet. But, oh, thank you. Do you think he was full of shit?
Yeah, because, like, when you're in jail, you every day want to check your commissary to see if anybody has uploaded money, because you're on a time schedule, like from when you can order, you know what I mean? Because an order has to be put in by a certain date throughout the week, and it's every week. So if you're not checking it every day, then you're obviously not going to get an order that week. So I really don't see that it's possible that he would act like he doesn't know it. He probably, you know what I mean? He's embarrassed.
Is the money for the echo, or is the money for the chirp different than the commissary?
Yes.
I think because that's what she was asking, is like, if I put $20 in for you, does that have to go distinctly for the chirp money? Thank you, Miss Dog Lover.
On the internet, you have to get on the internet, I think, and like make an account to put the money on the chirp. So if you're just putting it on through the jail, that's going to go to commissary.
Yeah, that was my understanding.
Okay. Miss Dog. Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
I was just going to, I was going to ask you to read it, see if you were going to read it or not. I wasn't sure if we were.
Miss Dog Lover says, BG sounds like an older person. I don't believe BG is either the Klines. Those poor girls were ambushed, and the command could have come from someone else behind them. KB rounded them up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I still don't believe that the voice is of an older person myself, but that's, to me, is neither here nor there. To be honest with you, that one's like, that's something that we'll never know, regardless. And people can argue about it all day long, but we'll never know it until a conviction happens and maybe the truth comes out along with it. Because it can go really either way. It just depends on how much you've really, invested into really listening to that tape, because it does. It's you got the environment, you have distortion if it was in the pocket, of the sound, you have the leaves, you have just so many different elements. I know for a fact when I'm on the phone, just like with my husband, I called my husband today from our work phone instead of my cell phone because I was too lazy to go up around the counter and go get my cell phone. So, and when he answers it, he literally sounds like a different person. I literally always get taken back how he sounds on a regular phone versus when I'm talking to him. I'm so used to his voice in real or on the cell phone. But on the cell phone, at least it does sound more like his voice, but it's still off a little bit. But on the regular phone to that one, oh, it's just, So that's how I feel about the tape. Is that the tape is something that I don't put any worth into myself, because if the people on, I think it was News Edition, had someone that's in that line of work put Chadwell's voice to it, and they just simply said that there's not enough audio to tell,
Right.
and there isn't.
And we know for a fact that the audio is edited. Whether it be, I think they're taken from two separate places in the video. That audio does not go congruently, and is that the word? It doesn't go. It's not. It doesn't go in order there.
Yeah, it's not
the literal file name on the computer that when they played it on that press conference was edited audio file. So we
exactly.
know that it is edited. We don't know how it's been edited.
Yeah, Paige, I was clearly expecting to come on today to tell me that you have solved Delphi.
I wish. I really wish, because I can only imagine how exhausted everybody is, because it's crazy. I'll be out in public and I'll be looking at random strangers like, is it you? Because I live so close to everything that's going on, and it's like my not allowed in the that's for sure, unless I'm out there, because it's just scary.
Right. And just to refresh anyone that doesn't know, how aware were you of Delphi before?
Yeah.
Obviously I know a lot, but I only know from news clippings and stuff like that, because when I heard about it, it instantly drew me in just because of the age of these girls and the location. But what do you guys think about that comment? I think it was Fox 59 in one of their articles. They said that Kegan said that his dad got really nervous when was being investigated for this stuff, because to me that's interesting to me.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if both are involved or just the one is. It's unlikely to think that, I don't know. It seems more probable that both know or both participated in a sense, but definitely one did for sure. And that would be KK. Because that would be KK.
What do you think, Deb? Oh, so Deb, what do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. Cut out for me for some reason. I was just sitting here thinking about what Sonny said, which I agree with, and that possibly I could see in the marathon situation, I can see a dad and son driving along, and the dad saying, "Google a gas station," and so he's on his phone while the dad's driving. That has always popped in my head. So I think that they could both be involved.
Somebody will.
I seen one of your videos the other day on this channel. You said something about ISP lost video footage from a gas station.
The FBI lost it.
Possibly at that gas station. Was it Kegan that was there?
He Googled that particular gas station the day of the murders.
According to a source of murder.
His phone did. His phone did, yeah. Regardless.
I always felt when he got arrested that there's so much more to this story just because of how many other people that they've arrested for child pornography. I really strongly feel like he knows, and either he's covering or he's holding on to it to try to get a lighter sentence for everything that he is being charged with.
Oh, he's definitely, yeah. There's definitely, like, meaning Kegan will make his move when that right deal comes along for him. But they don't, like, hey, what'd you say?
I said that's what I feel. I feel like he's just holding out until something better comes.
Well, he hasn't been offered, like, they want it to go to trial. They've said that they want it to go to trial, that they don't want to give him a deal. But like I said, because I'm sure that they want him to shit his pants to the point that he comes up and gives them something. So maybe that has happened. Maybe that's why they are in the water searching for something. Because they ain't doing no training. And and they pulled him out, or they regardless ISP took him into custody for a reason. You know, now I did talk myself, and I did message friend number one's mom. And I did talk to Candy Hayes, which is Dirk Hayes' mom. And we asked her, because, you know, it was very odd timing about how Derek Hayes was due for a lengthy, probably, sentence. And then next thing you know, he's out on a monitor bracelet, I think it was, Adam, or a monitor bracelet.
It's called, yes, it's called a Scram GPS.
Okay, a Scram GPS. So according to Candy Hayes, that the reason for his lighter sentence is because of the vet program, because of him being in the vet, I guess, program, because he was a veterinarian in, you know,
a veteran.
Yeah. In which arm, whatever you guys call it out there, in whatever forces he was in. But because I distinctly asked her, I was just like, did he give any information over to, you know, about Kegan Kline or whatever? Now, I'm just going by what the answer she gave me. But I know that Adam had mentioned that as well, about the program, or Deb, one of you two did, about that. Adam. So that sounds possibly very legit there. So hopefully it's Kegan that's talking. And I think it was such a crime that this tape of Marathon gas station could have held the huge key a long time ago. But I think there's a lot of things that could have held the key a long time ago too. But you can't obviously turn back time to what it is, you know. So hearing that there was this tape from the Marathon gas station that he had Googled, or his phone had Googled, because his phone, don't forget, one of his phones, at least anyway, was on Old County Road in Peru, near Paw Pike there. So that's what it is like, was that for the setup of the alibi for the phone, one phone there? You know, who knows?
And we do know from the latest court filings that he's in negotiations, that you know, his lawyers are in negotiations with prosecutors. So,
Adam, did you do as I asked, because I don't know? Did you record the letter?
The letter.
Deb, in our chat, did I not distinctly, Adam said, Sonny, can you do this? And I said, okay, but I need you to do this.
Oh, I did not see that, but I was eating dinner during that time, so I probably missed.
He was busy kissing my ass, getting me to do that video, and didn't notice my, you know, remember it was you scratch my back, I'll scratch
there is like, I posted, there's not really much to do to it, because I posted both screenshots of it. So maybe you could pull it up or something.
Well, it's because it was hard to read. And so,
yeah.
No. What I was saying I would do is, what I would do in return was provide.
Adam doesn't read.
No, I do.
No,
I actually promised much more than what you think much more than you think I did.
Oh,
so.
Okay, what did you promise?
Not something that could be done in an hour.
Oh, really?
Oh, I do remember that.
Thank you. So
I do remember Adam saying that.
my point is this really.
And we're joking, everyone. And
oh yeah, no,
because
I'm gonna beat Adam after this.
I said
right,
I don't know how to distort video or audio, or I would be happy to distort this person's voice. Can you do it, Sonny? And Sonny's like, I'm at work.
So what it was just because the letter was hard to read, so I was just going to get you to read the letter on audio, just so we could play what was on it in a sense.
You did not say that in the.
Oh, just look in the chat. Oh, let's fight. Let's go for it. We
Paige
love
is
you,
like, well,
Linda.
okay,
Linda, I love you, Sonny. Let me just pull it up.
I'm just gonna. I have controls now. I'm gonna delete both of you.
Okay, the whole reason with that
Paige
one
and I will do this.
Yeah, Paige. you guys better separate us. Oh yeah, there we go. Here, I'm done with Deb now.
Oh, wrong way.
Okay. Well, my whole point about this was because I was gonna talk about the sock thing again.
Amy said awkward pause in the chat.
No awkward. It's always even when Deb gets mad at us, it's always just in good fun at the end of the day.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I know Deb and Adam probably have their private chat, and we got a private chat, and then this chat. Yeah. Anyways, I don't
chat with either one of you people.
Okay, so did you pull up anything about the sock? So the whole point of the sock one was that in their unredacted and in their redacted version of the Ron Logan warrant is the fact. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna send myself it really quick. So
yeah, I'm looking for it because if you just use edit and lighten it up, you can see it.
Yeah, Kristen, couldn't agree more. Paige, well, I know I feel bad because Paige, we wanted to talk to you as well about your about everything that's going on with you, and so I don't know how long you have, so I don't want to waste your time.
I'm free.
Okay, so if you're bored or whatever, just let us know and we'll jump into that.
No, fine.
I don't know what happened to Blaine tonight. He said he was going to be on, so I'm not sure why he didn't make it, but all good. Because I even talked to him
sometimes when you have children, so maybe someone was sick or something, so maybe something happened last minute, and maybe he'll pop on.
Yeah,
hopefully.
If not, always another night.
Paige, now you started your channel, Paige, right?
Oh yeah, Paige, talk about your channel for a minute.
I've uploaded a few videos, but I haven't figured out how to do it like the way you guys are doing it.
You're doing it from YouTube Studio, I believe, and so we use a program called StreamYard, which either one is fine. StreamYard just gives you a little bit more flexibility with options, I think, right, Sonny?
Correct.
So, how's it going though? I mean, have you gotten positive feedback and full response?
All the feedback and stuff that I get is great. It's just frustrating for me because what I've been doing is recording it on my camera and then posting it like a video, and I want to do it like this, but I literally work so much and I'm on second shift, and then I'm going to start getting the kids off to school in the morning, so it's trying to figure out timing, how to
it's hard.
But it's hard just starting out, but I have uploaded a couple of things. I have a lot more stuff that I want to upload and talk about, but it's kind of boring when I'm just recording it on my camera because I can't see people's feedback right away or anything.
Right. Which you're not going to unless you're doing a live. But I'd be happy to go behind the scenes with you sometime and try to walk you through how to do some of it. And even StreamYard, they even have a free version. So I'll get behind the scenes with you sometime and see if I can help you figure it out a little bit. I
did the StreamYard thing. Sorry, I'm trying to go outside because I was really uncomfortable sitting where I was. But I did the StreamYard thing, but I don't know really how to work it all yet, so I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, I'm definitely to have you help me.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything I can do. And I will drop the link to your channel as well.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Sorry, I had to move. It was so uncomfortable sitting where I was at.
I hear doggy outside. Stop it, doggy. Okay, so you guys, in front of you obviously is the Kegan Kline or the Ron Logan redacted and unredacted. So it had said it was also discovered that blank, one of the victims, was missing from the crime scene while the rest of their clothing was recovered. So in the unredacted version, it will say it was also discovered that the panties and sock of one of the victims was missing from the crime scene while the rest of their clothing was recovered. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Deb, or anybody else, but said person that was talking to Kegan, they had a conversation about socks and that he has a fetish for socks and actually has about 200 pairs, I believe it was said.
Yes, correct. And I sent that little caption to you earlier too. I don't know.
Oh, no. Did you send it while I was at work or just earlier?
Just earlier, when the line that you have right now edited, I sent you that, and then I sent you with it. I sent his line where he says that.
Okay, is that in that letter?
It is in the letter too. It's in the letter, but I also sent it as captions like you have up there.
If I bring up the letter, do you want to read it?
I can't find it on my stuff, and I can't see it from my phone.
Okay, let me take a look, guys. Let me take a look for us.
I'm shut my cam off. Give me 1 second. My cat got out. I gotta try to get him.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so let me hit share again. Share screen. Okay. Okay. Hide. Okay. Now I can't really bring it in too much, or else it just, I think, distorts.
Right.
So
here's Paige's channel link really quick before.
Thank you, guys.
She reads that. I'll put it on the thing there, and then anyone that wants to go to Paige's channel.
Yeah.
She's got a very incredible story, to tell, and
yeah,
just want to show whatever support we can.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Paige. And thank you for coming on tonight. And yeah, we of course appreciate the story. If anyone doesn't know who Paige Turley is, Paige is someone that Michael kept accusing of having something to do with Karina's disappearance, that she had driven her, that she knew exactly what happened with Karina. Paige wanted to come on and tell her story. So when Paige was on here originally, Paige wanted to speak for herself because she was tired of the years of bashing from Michael, accusing her of something that wasn't true. So if anyone does want to go rewatch that, again, look for the live with Paige Turley, and you can listen to her story and what she had to say. So yeah.
And again, when we say no connection at all, like didn't know Karina. So I mean,
No.
someone that's unjustly accused of having something to do with the death of a human being for 6 years.
Yes, and I was investigated to the fullest, which I don't know. Nobody's probably ever been through that before, but it is the most nerve-wracking, uncomfortable feeling in the world, especially when you've made mistakes and you've had not so good interactions with the police. It's a very uncomfortable feeling, and especially like I've tried so hard to get my life together, so it's just like been a weight on me for years and years. But a really nice woman inboxed me today and told me like the link, the steps that I need to take for an attorney, because I probably won't get any money out of him, but that's not what it's about. What it's about is teaching him that what you're doing is not right. And it's not okay, because some people aren't strong enough to emotionally handle that type of damage that he's causing. And I know at one point a couple of years ago, I wasn't. And it led me to a scary place. Like I did not think I was going to make it, And it's sad because it's not just me that he's doing it to. He's named over 200 people.
Right. And, and that, Paige, do you want to let everyone know, like what happened in regards to like, your grandmother? So I mean, when people think about this, it's not even just the person you're accusing. It has far-reaching effects on people.
My grandma is the best woman in the world. She has done nothing but teach school her whole life. She retired from teaching. A lot of my family is involved in teaching, and she was my biggest support. Like anytime I would fall, she'd be right there to pick me up. She always held faith in me. But due to his accusations, my grandparents got their farm searched by sheriffs and investigators, which had to have been a scary feeling for them. I can't imagine what they felt like, and I can't imagine the thoughts that were going through their head at the time. But last year, my grandma got cancer, and it took her within a month's time. So she had to pass away. I mean, I know in her heart she knew I had nothing to do with it, but she had to pass away without having confirmation. And like that moving forward. And that's what hurts me the most, because he's not just hurting me. I do have young kids. My kids are old enough to Google and YouTube my name, and they have to hear all this stuff. My daughter's dad's dead. They have to hear his awful version of my kid's dad's life, and he didn't even know him. He knows nothing about him. And for me, that's heartbreaking for my kid, because it's not like you can just message the platform and get it taken down. You know what I mean? And it's going to always be there for my kids and my grandkids and my grandkids. Like, it's just sad, because it's like I tried to be civil and nice with him. You know what I mean? Like he had a protective order on me. I don't even know how he got it, because I didn't even know his name. And I was at Kroger with my kids and my wife, and he tried to call the police and say that I was breaking a no contact order and that I was harassing him. I didn't even say one word to him when we were at Kroger. I was there to grocery shop with my kids. And I'm like, you are need to be in a mental hospital. Like, just the whole story and everything behind him is, I don't know.
And and Paige, and the father of your daughter, that's the one that passed away at Dave Ellis's home? No, well, not at.
So I don't know if he passed away at the house.
Right.
I've been told that there are people that they took him to a hospital and left him laying in the parking lot. So I don't know if it was there or at Gabe's, but yeah. An injection to the neck. And he didn't shoot up. Never. He was totally against that.
Yeah. Paige said he never did needles ever. But yet he had what you guys call a hot shot.
That's what killed him. And that's not the first time somebody has been given a hot shot at Gabe's. So
yeah. And I'm sorry if I was too busy. Did you tell them about the gun to your mouth? Did you already say that part?
That happened, I don't know, probably back when he was alive. So it was a long time ago. But yeah, he did Gabe Ellis did put a gun down my throat and threatened in the living room of his house. And he knew I was a mom. Like, he knew that, and he didn't really care. And that was one of the scariest moments I've ever had in my whole entire life. Because people are high. You don't know if they accidentally going to pull the trigger. Like, you don't know if it's loaded. And then to just be set in there tormented with it, it's like, it's undescribable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And I mean, then have accusations like that made against you just basically because of your Facebook affiliations. I mean,
And that's the sad part. I mean, I have so many affiliations on Facebook, and I can tell you right now, I don't know probably 90% of them. It's just either people have added me through mutual friends, or they might have thought I was cute, or I thought they were. It's like, come on, I have a bunch of followers. I don't know them at all.
Yeah, especially nowadays where it says, do you know this person? And they have so many things now to show you, oh, hey, there's this person that. Pardon?
It's they suggest it. Like Facebook will say suggest friends request. So it's just like one click away. And I guess he's done this to like more than a handful of people. I've had so many people like send me private messages through Facebook, and they're like, Michael Phillips did this to me, and then they'll tell me the story, and they'll be like, he threatened me with 30 years in prison just because I have a mutual friend with this person. And I'm like, to me, I just don't understand how he can get by doing this and not be held accountable. You know what I mean? Because like, you are ruining people's lives because of mutual friends. And it's like,
no one has tried to sue him.
Well, I'm going to. That's for sure, because it needs to stop.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, like the cease and what is it, cease and desist or whatever it is. Because
I think just getting your story out there, it does goes a long way, because for 6 years the only attention on your name was from one person, and it was one-sided. So the fact that you were brave enough to come out when we did that episode a few weeks ago, I admire you so much, because you came on and you didn't do it because of an ego or anything. You just wanted to tell your story and express, and you showed everything, warts and all, and I admired that, and I appreciated it. And
it's a lot for you guys having me, honestly.
Thanks, Paige. Bro.
And I'm grateful to the mutual friend that connected us.
Yeah, me too.
You guys, just quickly, Clee Oliver. I'm not sure if you've read Cop Fax's book. Clee Oliver was the winner of Cop Fax's book. And why am I having a memory fart? Adam, what was it called? Darn it. My God. Why can't I think of the book's name? Come on, Kristen. I'm having a brain fart, guys. You guys can't remember what Cop Fax's book name is? Come on, help me out.
Secrets.
Oh, darn it! Where's my darn book?
I have it right here.
Kristen, come on, save me.
If you hadn't asked me, I would have known it. All I can think right now is promise not to tell.
House of Secrets. Thank you. The House Secrets.
House Secrets.
Could not think of it for the life of me. It just as I went to go say it, out of there.
Yeah.
And Clee, you could
Lisa to the rescue.
Yeah.
Always. Always.
Thank you.
And Clee Oliver, I hope your book arrived in good condition.
Yeah, his book arrived, and so that was the winner of the first book. Adam, didn't you promise that we were giving away a book today as well?
Well, we had talked about it. We never said yes or no 100%, but because we had talked about maybe doing a members only for that. But
yeah. Well, yeah. We're gonna do the next one for the members only. And like I said, we're gonna say when that one's gonna be in this coming week, once I actually know my own schedule as well. Because tomorrow's my last day at work at the one optical, but then I have to go to a job interview tomorrow as well. So we'll see what happens. And so we'll see what changes in my life there.
Hey Cordy, I miss you too.
Oh, Cordy. I thought
Cordy.
I was like, Cordy, you must be mad at obviously Paige. Because obviously that's why you haven't. No, just kidding. Paige. Hey, Cordy. How are you? It's been a while, bud. I say bud. I know you guys think he's female, some of you. I don't even know. All I remember, the minute I see Cordy's name, I think of my keyboard. Cordy. When I used to use that myself. That was the easiest thing. QWERTY. 4123.
Right. Paige,
Anyways,
can I really quickly, Paige, I just wanted with your channel, what you started a channel, and what was the goal? What goal did you have starting your channel? Because I know, for people that aren't familiar, I just wanted people to know what you're.
Okay, so like my life has had a lot of like highlight points. First and foremost, obviously the addiction, the incarcerations, the rehab stints, the LGBT things, what I had to experience coming out with my family. Like just for as a young kid, what I felt when I knew about like how I felt about, with being with females and stuff like that. I obviously want to talk about that because I know there's a lot of kids out there that don't have an outlet to come out to their families, and obviously suicide, because I have experienced that, and a couple years ago I experienced that, and that was at the lowest.
Paige?
Yes. It was.
Oh, really quick. Thank you, Courtney.
Is Paige glossing?
Or is this like we Paige? Sneak it up to your lips.
And I even got new gloss, Courtney. I got some Care Bear gloss.
Oh yeah,
you are so sweet.
Deb's got
We
her Care
missed
Bear
you.
gloss. Yeah, on there. I
Then
always actually.
Obviously, I talk you know, like what I felt and went through with both Phillips and this whole investigation around a murder, because that has impacted my life a lot. Really, I just wanted to be a positive outlet for people, because I'm sure that I've experienced a lot of the similar things that other people have, and it's always got to be on camera. I just wanted people to know that, and you can make a better life, you know, if you have the right outlets.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much. Okay, so Courtney, thank you so much for the $20 there. As we said, so Paige, next time you know when to come on a live, right? That you have your gloss ready. Okay, it's our fault. It's our fault for not reminding people.
It's my fake gloss, but I can still.
My husband pulls out a camel whenever he's like, "Oh, I got a camel." Sure. So yeah, so thank you very much, Courtney. Nice to see you again. It's been a while. I always, you know, again, you went missing in action there. So Courtney says he's gone back to work. Or I keep saying he. You're a he to me. Until you tell me otherwise, to me, you're a he. Okay. I don't think he wants me calling him an it or anything like that. But you're he in my world, okay? So regardless, Courtney went back to work, and yeah, so nice to see you back here to know that you're okay. Regardless, at the end of the day, you can just lick your lips. Yeah, Paige.
Okay.
Kristen behind the crime girl said, Paige,
I do not need to see that.
Person.
She said, Paige, you are a strong person. There you go.
Right. And I don't want to make light of because what you were just saying was, you know, I mean, is a kind of as raw of a thing, a statement that someone can make. So, and
thank you for being honest in yourself.
Not a
yeah.
And you have a story to tell that others can learn from, and you're going to help a lot of people. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I got to figure out to help myself with this YouTube thing first, but
yeah, it's not hard.
I know
it's not hard.
I'm going to be working on it. I just need to set aside some time on the weekends when I have it off. But in December, I do have a paid 2-week vacation. So I'm going to hit it really, really hard in December. But I'm going to keep trying to do little videos throughout that time until.
Yeah, because you can even just do those 2-minute little videos and you just quickly upload them, you know? Just little inspirational things to say each day or something, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to say, regardless. But yeah. Did I just hit on Paige? Paige? I think I just hit on you. I'm not sure, but I think I did.
Her wife is right.
It looked that way.
Oh yeah. Tell wifey.
You're gonna get beat up.
And your wife's right next to you, Sonny. Calm down.
Right. Husband's, you know where husband is? Husband's at the boss's theater that he built. Because my husband, so, you know, consider one of those construction buildings that you kind of go down and see, and there's a whole bunch of different businesses, but it's a industrial part in a sense of town. Well, my husband's boss had my husband build a theater on the upstairs part of the one, what do you want to call it? I'll say storage units or whatever. And so anyways, right now, my husband and brother-in-law are watching Game of Thrones over at the big theater, because apparently Game of Thrones has been revived. Yes. So, because you know how it ended so stupid and stuff. And so last week, husband comes home and's like, oh, that was good. We're going to go back next time too. And I'm like, oh, so really? They revived it already? Okay. Like you didn't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones myself. I've seen it a little bit, but I don't really know much about it. But enjoy that theater, husband. So yeah, I can flirt with Paige all I darn right want right now. Her wifey's in the other room. Child's in the other room. I got the cat too, right? That's where we connected.
I walked off screen. He came on my porch and I grabbed him real quick. He got so mad, but he's inside now. That's why he's in the window.
Yeah. Paige, you are going to be living proof that people can change their lives. Great example.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I know. This when I just wake up and I just go, yeah. That's it's usually when I get the most compliments when I just throw it up. Hey guys, leave your DNA. Oh, that's Deb talking. Yes, if anyone's watching tonight, please could you hit the thumbs up for us? That would be amazing. And yes, so let's get to that note, I guess, quickly.
Okay.
Already at an hour and 35 here. Okay, so let's go back to that. And unless you had anything else anyone needed to say before we go back to the note, Paige, Adam, Deb, anybody? You want the note?
No, I want to know what it is. Like, what is the note?
Okay. Deb, do you want to explain that quickly while
yeah. What the note is, it's a letter that this person that we've been showing videos that was in contact with KK, it's a letter that KK sent to her. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and this letter actually kind of came out a couple weeks ago before this person contacted us. And when I read the letter and then we talked to this person, I was like, well, I know exactly who that was written to.
Yeah. So I'll take us off screen. So I'll try to make it, well, I can't really make it bigger. This is going to be a little bit hard to read just because it's in the way it was given. But anyways, see, I'm going to have to back it up a bit just so it's, wait, where's my reading glasses? No. Okay. Let's see. I'll try to do this as best I can. What's up? I'm sorry. My handwriting is bad. Hope you can read everything fine. Thanks for your letter. I could barely see the pictures, though they were small. You looked great. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to make this out. You look great, though. Thanks a lot. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. They were small. You look great, though. Thanks a lot. Thanks for visiting me and writing. You don't realize how much I appreciate it. I'm sitting on my back, bored as hell. I would chirp you, but I'm low on chirps. I only got about $1 left. It's 10 cents a message, but you can text me so I have your number. Let me just bring it closer. If you want, we can write. I love getting letters. My birthday is in a couple of days. May 27th, I'll be 28. If I end up going to prison, is that what that says? Prison? Hopefully you'll still write me. Looking forward to our next visit. I liked your gnomes. They were cute. Your kitchen looked nice too. Someone just subbed because they were like, oh, I got to sub to her because of that struggling she's doing right now. And that's what happened there, I feel like. I wanted to see your cats also, but we ran out of time. Hate that it's only 25 minutes. Sorry I looked bad or the visit. Been balding so bad from all this stress. I've been reading a lot lately. I don't know if you ever heard of something McComber. What the heck does that say? Robbie McComber? No, I'm not sure. I think it says Robbie or something. Or does that say Debbie? Debbie McComber? She's my favorite. Now let's try to read this one. I asked you some what does that say? I can't even make that out. You guys, what does that say? Does it help if I do this? No. Help. I asked you some. I don't even know what that says. Anybody else read that?
It looks like a smiley face.
Well, it says I asked you something. But let me take away that one and try this one. Nope, that didn't do nothing. I'm just playing right now. Now I'm trying to figure out which one to make it. This one? Nope, that didn't help any. Anyways, forget. I didn't have time to do this one. I asked you some blank. Now I'll answer the same I asked you. I asked you something. Quoters? Anyways, I owned my...
Questions?
No, it doesn't even say questions.
Where are you?
I was at the very top, Deb.
I'm trying to look on my...
Right here. Let's see. I owned my...
Yeah, it says questions. I asked you some questions.
That does not look like questions.
It is.
Maybe he just put like a question mark.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it should be questions, and maybe it is, but it doesn't look like it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think he just has bad handwriting.
I owned my own graphic design
agency.
Yeah, can you read the rest of it? They're better than I can, because I can hardly see this.
I can barely see it too, but I'll try.
Okay.
I own my own graphic design agency. My favorite, okay, I don't know what that word is. My favorite playing is to have, I just can't see it. It's too blurry on my end.
I know. My favorite, hold on, let me see.
There we go. Whoa, that's perfect. Okay. My favorite, no, don't decrease it.
I didn't, you want it, hold on, right here? Is that better?
Yeah, but now I have to wait for my lap. There we go. Okay. I own my own graphic design agency. My favorite something is to, my favorite movie is to something to choose. So, okay, I'll name a few. Oh, my favorite movie is too hard to choose, so I'll name a few. Yeah, if you see something and you could read it, jump in.
A week to October or something? Something to October? Things I hate.
I just can't.
Something about the things I hate about you, and
the things I hate about you, and
something a time in Hollywood. Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Right.
And
I like Tarantino movies.
Yeah, of course.
My favorite color is red.
Oh,
my favorite food is burgers, tacos, pizza.
Steak.
What's that last one? Steak. I'm a homebody, so something of my favorite things is to do is watch movies. I don't know what that says.
Yeah, what the hell?
Movies and something videos. My favorite music lately has been...
My favorite color is red.
Yeah, we saw that. We're at...
yeah.
My favorite thing to do, music. Let's see.
Lately has been Olivia somebody. And Mackie Guy Belly.
And Machine Gun
Kelly.
No, and Machine Gun Kelly.
I have no kids. I have no kids, and I've been married once, which I found that interesting.
Been married once, yeah.
Yes.
Not a good marriage, but my something.
My arrest ruined everything.
My attest.
Okay. My arrest ruined everything.
I make
Music.
Mm-hmm.
Also. We'll get
You
it
can
out.
look. Yeah, you can look. You can look on YouTube.
Would you like to know what the next word is?
Just look up.
Spotify. Just look up Kegan Kline music.
Oh, SoundCloud.
There we go.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music,
Right.
Kegan Kline music.
Writer typed me a letter back. I
And-
bought some stamps, so I'll be able to write back.
Yeah. I'll be able to write back crazy, then
They
change.
charge for stamped envelopes.
Yeah.
80 cents for a stamped envelope. You
Okay.
just set up. Go ahead, Deb.
a visit. You just set up a visit for Friday at 11:30 for my
Time. Can't
time.
wait.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Wow, that was painful.
that was painful. Thank you. A walk to remember the 10 things I hate about you. There you guys go. See, as the total, we can do it all together now, can't we? Now, I didn't see anything about socks in there.
There's another page. Did you?
Oh, I only have 2.
Oh, yeah. There's 2 pages.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think that's the one. I don't think that's the one that had the socks in it. But I sent you the excerpt. I sent you the excerpt. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier today, but I don't know where it is. I sent it at the same time, the excerpt that you used in the little thing you put up earlier.
Okay.
I sent it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually believe the letter was 14 pages. But we see is 2 pages.
We just got 2
I
pages.
think so. Right. So at the go ahead. Does somebody say something? Deb, are you chirping?
No, I'm getting messages from someone.
Okay. So at the end of the day, the whole point is that if somebody has a sock fetish and then a sock was missing, and I mean, I think we can safely include Kegan Kline into the mix that day, which I'm pretty sure most of us could anyway. But again, some people, it doesn't, whether or not you think he's the BG or not the BG, doesn't make a difference. It's a matter of the involvement of who's involved at the end of the day. Kegan Kline will become known to be involved and has answers. But there's more people than that. Sunny, upper left is your soft spot. Oh, upper left, like here? Oh, Paige. Wow, Paige, look at that. Magic. But, so yeah, at the end of the day, I say that a lot, don't I? People always make fun of me. At the end of the day.
Okay, so the sock part is in the 14-page letter, and the girl that he lived with in the apartment, he considered that his wife. Oops, I'm not on here. He considered that his wife. He said that she had a miscarriage, and I'm not going to say the rest of it.
Is he talking? But are we talking about the Conklin?
Allie Conklin.
Allie Conklin.
Correct.
She has.
Do you know Allie?
No, I don't. I was just curious if she's ever spoke out about him since she was with him for so long.
I know that on let's see here. How do I say that? Libby's friend, one of the girls that's on her name that's been named has Betty Conklin on her friends list. Betty Conklin has a father that died named Harold Conklin. Harold Conklin, Betty Conklin that's all part of Allie Conklin's family. And that's to do with the person that's our name that we've talked about before, the sleepover, PJ. Okay. So that Conklin family is known to that person.
Right.
At least by Facebook definition.
No, not. It's Living Addicted with Paige Turley.
Mm-hmm. And these are the days of our lives.
Mm-hmm. You know, one of the things I want to mention in that letter. Sorry, were you done, Sonny?
Nope. Yeah, I'm going.
Okay,
I'm good.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, I'm good.
I have mentioned this before. We go back to the book that Libby was reading. Remember the book that she was reading?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was it called? Promise Not to Tell, or
Promise Not to Tell.
Promise Not to Tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I said at that time, I really had this weird feeling like, could Anthony _Shots have been a reader and told her to read that book, because there's so many similarities in that book with what happened to her and the murder. And now we find out that he's a reader. He's into reading. He says he likes Debbie Macomber books. So doesn't mean that it's him. It's just an interesting,
just those little interesting correlations. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Libby did not like to read, though, from what I remember, if I remember correctly. And I know, I remember somewhere it was when Becky was saying it was a school book. I don't know if she said it was something she had to read for school, or if it was something sometimes they'll have to read so many hours of books, and that so it was just a book that she had picked from the library to read to get her hours in.
Right. She said she didn't know. She said maybe it was a school book, but she did not know where the book actually came from. She was just speculating. But if that would be interesting to find out if it was. I don't know how you'd find that out. I guess other people in that class would know.
Yeah. I'm sure that if it's curriculum in I don't know if Indiana State uses all the same curriculum for their public schools, or if it's different county by county. But
no, it's for fun.
You can easily find a list of the books for each grade, because that's what people get up in arms about all the time on the news, where they're like, this book has a trans character and they want my son to read that. Not Indiana, I'm saying, just others anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I like that accent.
They can't teach gay in my school.
Just trying to read some of the comments here. So Kristen says, I know she said it was for fun, was not for school. I know that Becky said that she had taken it back to the library, that book. A lot of people, I think, the Babylonian Cowboy come out with another.
Thank you, Miss Dog Lover.
On there. There we go. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover. I thought you had left, actually. I thought you said you had to go. I just sent you something in our Facebook group. Was it $1 million? Because then we can retire right now.
Awesome.
And
I will look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, Deb's going to go take a look at it.
Paige, Miss Dog Lover.
Yeah. So, Paige, confusing case, is it not?
It's very confusing, but in my heart, I've always felt like Kegan holds the answers to it.
Yes.
And, I think that they need to do a little bit more to try to get the truth out of him, because this has went on long enough, and the family needs closure. But I also feel like, once we get that closure, we need to start doing something to prevent something like this to happen again, because it's so easy for kids.
Because really, there's probably there's probably legitly kind of two things that make sense. So it's regardless, it's either a revenge motivated killing based around drugs, and if it's not that, then it's it would be something to do with.
Thank you, Laura. She said
Laura.
She appreciates Paige's pretty smile.
Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Thanks, Laura.
She said, "Oh, you do have a great smile, girl."
Doesn't she? I forget you weren't here, Deb.
Huh?
I forget you weren't here that night.
I know. Well, I was in the chat, but I wasn't on with her, so I was busy typing and yeah.
So the second one, you guys, is
Sharon.
it's okay. The second one would
Sharon.
be to do with the girls. The Dropbox, regardless, has a lot to do with the child porn. I'm sure the people anyone that's involved in this, I'm sure that a lot of them would have been using that Dropbox themselves. Um,
Are you there, Sonny?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking at the same time. You know, let me put it this way. You guys know I believe it's that so far, and it's not that I have this written in stone, but everything I have come across has led to me to believe a drug revenge thing based upon the cryptic note, stuff like that. But my thoughts do wonder because there is something to be said about a certain family and a certain family member, and whether this was based around revenge from within the girls, so to me it's one or the other, but I'll stick with mine until I dig harder into the other one. But those are the only two plausible, because there's one particular friend that Libby has that as soon as I look at her, I cannot stand her. I just smell, seek, I feel it. She's evil. She's wicked. I feel the word wicked always comes to the forefront, and I really, it's like there's a couple people when I really come across them, this very deviant vibe comes out of them. Shane Evans is actually one of those people, but I don't consider Shane Evans, to be honest with you, in my line of anything, to be honest. Like I consider him that he might be involved in some dirty ass business or something like Fouts, but who knows? But as for the girls, it's either the wickedness of a friend, or the drug revenge. I've always believed in the whole Palladino, Garrett Kurtz, Cryptic Note, KD is the bomb, you know. But I'm always open because at the end of the day, for me, I still know who's on the bridge, but said person could lead from the other side of it too, from the wicked friend side. So I'll just keep looking and digging. We all will, just see what information comes about. And hopefully during this time while we're all looking about, that Kegan Kline is singing, chirping, and giving off information, because I think that they would have had this solved had they had their ducks in a row from the start. But I think that because they didn't, and because of all the mess ups and different things, that it really just boils down to Kegan Kline telling the truth, exactly what happened, and who was the players for it that day. Yeah. And I'll never forget the two ski mask incidents that happened in 2010 right beside the frickin' Klein home. It's hard not to think of that, considering there's another ski mask incident. Sunny, do you think Kiwi was in it with the Kleins? Correct. Kiwi, I want to distinctly say, I will never, ever change my POI. Ever, 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 ever. The story part, I'm always willing to see a different side of things. So yes, I can connect KD to, in a sense, both sides, but he goes mostly towards the Garrett side, but he can connect to the other side as well. And unfortunately, I just feel myself, and this isn't to be braggadocious or anything, I just feel myself that if I would have had access to these Facebooks back when it happened, I would have I have known about this case when it happened, I really think that the Facebooks would have told me so much more, and I wouldn't have to be diving as hard as I do and stuff like that, to be honest with you, because I think that the answers were with the friends and the groups who were together. Like, right? So many things have been deleted and removed, whether it's from Libby's Facebook, whether it's from Katie's Facebook, all these different things. People have had time to look for any mistakes and remove them or get rid of that, unfortunately. So I can only dig and keep digging and just bide our time until hopefully someone sings, because that's obviously, to me, apparently what they need. They needed somebody that can put the evidence so they could have a strong case, so that when it does come to the before the judge, that there's a strong case that is not going to get oh, is Daniel Ozzy Den, is there a lot of ego stroking here? Maybe you need to go watch a different channel then, because I'm pretty sure that we don't really stroke our egos over on this channel. But hey, if you feel we do and still want to continue watching, go right ahead. Strokes. Hey, Deb, do you mind if I stroke your ego for 1 sec?
Go right ahead. We don't. Yeah, we don't care about egos, Daniel.
We don't care about Daniel.
What we do care about is being kind to each other and respectful to each other in this chat, and we're just not that kind of channel. So.
Yeah. So yeah, you can go freely, or else I can remove you freely, but I'll let you stay. You have one last chance. So let me look at just what Deb just said. So yeah, I just think that there was a lot of information that is now gone, unfortunately, and because of you had 2 years of a whole different POI.
LM came up with an interesting comment. You see that?
I just seen that. I just seen that. Well, it can resemble two things, to be honest with you. At the it's a pause for thought, LM. A tube sock, perhaps. But you're right. Absolutely. Someone thought that it was something else, and I'm not even going to get into it. At the end of the day, you have ain't no rest for the wicked. You have the bodies were found just underneath the cemetery. That makes a lot of sense. Katie the bomb, Jason Palladino up top, smile motherfucker, referring to a camera, all that stuff. Could be just a really bad coincidence of everything, or not, to be honest with you. Either way, when it comes to the story part of it, of course I'm willing to look. It's not like it doesn't go through my head about different angles. Of course, it's not like I just went, oh, this is my whole, thought process, and I've stuck to it the whole time. No, I went through different thought processes, came across different things to apply it to that whole, scenario. It's not like I just picked it out of, the air and applied it. It was, there's a video on the Cryptic Note where I'm literally discussing, okay, is this about like a sex trafficking ring? I literally said this like about 2 years ago or whatever. A sex trafficking ring. Is this like a snuff film? Could this have been done solo?
Thank you, it's Fig.
Thank you. See? Thank you. It's Fig. And yeah.
Thank you, it's Fig.
It is a lot of work. And if anyone, except for Daniel there, but if anyone truly understands the passion that this channel has for people and the passion it has for the Delphi case, then anyone that normally watches us would ignore a comment like that, because it's, it's like so far from the truth. It's all about the girls. And as we grow as a channel, it becomes about, letting people like Paige that, hey, can I have a voice? Absolutely. You want a voice? Absolutely. Right? Same with Blaine.
This is not a beer. It is water. Because you guys asked me last time we were live if I drank. I don't drink it's liquid death water. I just want to clarify that, because every time I take that to work, people are like, oh my God, you're going to get fired. I'm like, oh, it's water. Like, you should see that.
I know, right?
I just bought one of those. I haven't drank it yet, though. I saw it at the store.
The can versus the bottle. There's a totally different taste. And I know that's crazy because it's water, but try it. But it's
show me it again. What is it again?
It's called Liquid Death, but it comes in a can.
Is it like a
mountain
kind of like Monster drink?
It's
water with caffeine.
Fig, thank you. Yeah.
Bubble water, like the fizz water or whatever that is, and then they also have just regular water. But it's really good.
Cool.
Yeah, the can I bought was gold. I don't remember the flavor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Deb, what is it that you posted? Did you post it?
I just sent you both of those little excerpts. The one where he talks about socks and the other
okay.
one.
Okay, thank you.
Exactly.
I was just trying to figure out which chat it was I was supposed to look at here.
Yeah, I kept looking at it and I looking for it and I finally found it.
Thank you.
I think we can all agree with that 100%.
What? Well, is Gonzo still here?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh, it's all about the girls.
Right.
Keep absolutely classy as everything, Abby and Libby. It's our job. Haha. I didn't know you were still here, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. You know, somebody will never take that away from us whatsoever. The heart and the passion. When we dedicate all of our spare time, right, guys? When we dedicate all of our spare time to digging and searching and trying to bring answers or help or something, that anything that we can do to bring awareness, pat yourself on the back for all the good work that you guys do.
Well, I'm sure Kristen and Gonzo can, I mean, it's not even just spare time, it's valuable time that, that other things take a back seat to, because we do care about these people and the families. And then, something like, Jerry McClurkin comes along, and then I care about that person. And then we devote our time to those things as well. And then getting the word out from someone, like Paige and,
Yep, absolutely. So, so like I said, we try to be a loving, supportive channel here, and just, having discussions. And again, people can have their opinions. It's just really, if you come in here being rude, whole different story.
And Stepha as well. Sorry.
Stepha. Hey, Stepha. Hey, I'm not even gonna put that up there. She can't even spell Gonzo. Hey, Gomzo. that's like mine and Deb's texting over there. When you're texting it. I'm still hanging in. Hello, Teresa. Okay, so let's get to. I knew I was going to say something, but I forget now. Actually, I'm going back to the beginning, Sunny. Okay, Teresa.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, so let me pull those up. Let me just quickly download them into my other program quickly, and then we'll talk about socks. Hey, how's my buddy Gonzo doing? Are you at home right now? Like, are you in town, out of town? Gonzo, you never know where that guy is. He's always all over. He's boots on the ground. If anyone doesn't know Gonzo, Gonzo has his wrench, right? You got your wrench, right, Gonzo?
No, I don't think he does.
Oh my God!
No, he doesn't have a wrench.
No, what the heck?
He doesn't have a wrench. Well, remember when
remember when they
dropped everybody's wrenches?
Yeah, Gonzo, you have your wrench. Please, while I'm doing this, Gonzo, if you could just drop your channel link in here. Gonzo is a great human being. I love him to pieces. Him and Cop Facts, do a lot of hang time too, and both great, amazing people. But Gonzo, I know from the Suzanne Morphew case, and he's like a quadruple threat. He is boots on the ground. He does his things in a more silent way, and he works on cases like Summer Wells, Suzanne Morphew, Delphi, Echo Lloyd, different ones that he's done, even more than that, of course. And Gonzo loves to leave his stones, leave his rocks in places. And again, if you guys ever want to think to do that too, doesn't matter where you live, paint some rocks, put the word love, care, whatever word you like on them, hope, and then put them around. Maybe put them, doesn't matter, just lay a rock around for somebody else to find. Give somebody else maybe a little bit of happiness that day that they found a rock, and maybe that person places it somewhere else. Who knows? Either way, it's a great way to memorialize people as well, by just making a simple rock, something that you specially did and created that's out there in the world. I don't know how to drop a link, but it's all good. Oh, okay.
So,
I just meant,
are those the painted rocks that people do?
yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
I think those are so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's okay, Gonzo. I'll find it. It's just me going to your channel. He's probably on his phone anyway. Whoops. My bad. Real Gonzo. There it is. Wait, hold on. There's someone called Real Gonzo. When did that one happen? Huh. Gonzo, did you create another channel too? Oh, there. Do. Okay. So I'm going to hit that. And he broke up with Amber Heard. Isn't it? It's Amber Turd. Okay. Amber Turd. God, ugh. Thank you very kind. Maybe a copycat. Okay. So let me just, I got to check this out for a second. Who's this other person? 2020. Yeah. Real Gonzo. Never seen that other one before. Okay, so let me go into here quickly and bring in those pictures. Come on. Where's the home? Oh, there's the home. Bring in those pictures. Open. And so this one is talking about the socks. Okay.
You're going to make sure you don't get the person's YouTube channel name and all that stuff on there, I think. I don't know.
The only way I could do that, well, if they don't want to be seen?
I don't know. I didn't know if we could or not. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind giving credit or whatever. I didn't know if you could just, Well,
I can if I just show it like this. Okay. I think I can anyway. YOLO. Okay. So stop screen, share screen.
I just edited it and send it to you.
Oh, no, it takes a bit to do all that. I literally have to go into the book, then download it, then open it back up in this program.
Gotcha.
I've done it this way.
All right.
Wait, good night, Miss Dog Lover. Thank you so much for your contributions, your donations tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll look at your question in a minute. First cause. Okay, so we'll take ourselves off screen for a sec. So this one here, Deb, do you have it in front of you to read it?
The first one, yeah, I do.
Yeah, the one that's up on the screen, yeah.
Right. It says, and we found that this is an excerpt from the transcript. And so it says, and we found that found that video, and when we also found the video of this girl, and then another month or so later in August, Emily Ann says, oh, my dad asked if you still redacted, says yes. A couple the next day, Emily Ann said he asked if you'd redacted. A couple days later, Emily Ann said he asked if he could taste your panties.
Oh. Okay. Because we just saw panties in the unredacted. Okay. Yeah. And then we saw panties and a sock. Okay.
Right.
Let's see here. If I go to this one, okay. Oh, whoops, one sec. Okay.
All right. This is an excerpt from Kegan's letter to the person we were talking to. He says, I liked buying nice things when I could. I'm addicted to socks. I bought them every chance I could. I probably had 200 plus pairs. LOL. I love them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Goes right along with the redacted part of what was in Ron Logan's search warrant. Pretty sickening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when someone literally writes that, and you know that letter was from him, we already know the source. But and even when I read it without even knowing the source, it was like, as soon as I read it, I was like, that's definitely Kegan that wrote that. You can tell. It wasn't even a question. You could just tell. And it was, yeah. So I think right there you got enough. Most people have, they don't know, but that really connects right there, right? You literally have the unredacted saying panties and sock, and then you have, now let me add this to there was somebody a while back, and she said something like, I'm really starting to understand why about like people that do good work or something like that with sleuths and stuff like that, how this could be a defense team's dream. There's a lot of stuff out there that has been like through murder sheets and stuff like that, and some of it by mistake, obviously. And obviously the mistake of 194 page being let out was another big mistake. But regardless, there's lots of stuff that they've asked too, and even though this has nothing to do with murder sheets, but meaning some of their stuff they've asked, and they're like the marathon gas thing, I think that they asked about that and they were told it was fine. So it's when people start thinking for the LE. Yes, Cop Facts, I know, has made a video about, Cop Facts is definitely old school, right? He was in the LE for a long time and stuff like that. Can it hurt certain things? Probably, obviously. And other things be more helpful than a hindrance. Yeah, who knows? At the end of the day, for me, I just always follow my gut and my heart. This is a 5.5-year case that, after you see that Karina McClurkin is hopefully getting some justice for her case, or who knows how that will turn out, right? Because he's not found guilty. Flint Farmer's not found guilty yet, or maybe he will never be. At the end of the day, it gives you hope to know that this case is 5.5 years old, a little bit shorter than Karina McClurkin. I always believe that things happen for the reasons that they're meant to happen and play out. I believe justice will come to this case. I don't know when, and I'm we all hoping every year that it's that year. I think that there's movement going on, and I think that they don't really. I think that they just really need Kegan Kline to be a talker. I think that they really need that. To be honest with you.
I have something to say. Stacy, we don't do drama and we don't talk ugly about people on here. And if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, there are a lot of channels that do that, and you're welcome to go watch them. But otherwise, we don't need that kind of comment. But thank you.
Bye, Stacy. Yeah. Bye, Stacy. Have a good day. Yeah. So no, Stacy can go find a chew to go suck on or something like that. Go suck on a sock. Kegan Kline sock.
But Stacy, I would only feel lucky because, I mean, I'm not as funny as a comedian, so, but I do appreciate.
You're pretty funny. You're pretty witty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, some of them just surf over.
Right, Nona. Carrot Top wish he looked that good. There's just people out there that just have to. They just have to make ugly comments, and I feel bad for them that their heart is so full of ugliness.
I mean, maybe they legitimately thought I was Carrot Top.
See how funny you are?
Yeah. Cordy, I'm sorry.
Carrot Top.
Yeah. You guys, seriously, So Cordy, I'm just seeing this now because I seen something lower where it said, "I'm sorry for your summer losses." I'm sorry that you had a really shitty summer and some deaths, and now that you had to go back to work. I mean, was anything to do with COVID? I don't know. Either way, sorry for your losses. Sorry that your summer's been shitty for you, and prayers go out to you. Yeah.
Thank you, Stefan.
Yeah, and yeah, Stefan, I'm sorry for your summer losses. Sending you prayers in love and light. GID, you're back to work. I don't know what GI stands for. GID. I'm too slow tonight on those abbreviations. Jenny, Jenny, you should know the answer to this one. Yeah.
Thanks, Bracken.
Paige isn't familiar, not even remotely like we are. She's learning and she's getting to know the case more. She's heard about it. Yeah. Somebody subbed. Hey, is that Stacy? Stacy, welcome as a sub this time. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Sorry, Adam booted you a second ago.
Again, Bracken, I would only be so lucky to be a female because they're clearly the superior sex. So, again, not a female or Carrot Top. But
yeah.
Well,
thank you.
We know where those comments come from. We know what channel they come from. So
yeah, Fab3 Laundry, thank you for subscribing to us. They're straight from the horse's mouth.
Amy said Adam is hot.
Not hot. Well, when he's not sporting his alien look, I personally like the alien look myself, especially when Mothership was in here.
No, I take being considered a female a compliment. I would only be so lucky.
Right. Grace says Adam is good looking, big hearted, and a caring person. Okay. Amen.
Yeah, I think we did this the other day again, guys. Where everyone's kind of wondering what they had, whether it was a gun, whether it was a USB stick, a camera, a video recorder. Yeah, again, in chat. I don't know. Well, someone else said that they weren't searching there, but is it just because it's the weekend? Like, I'm not sure.
Somebody shared a post on Facebook and put pictures, and there was like 3 divers in the water. They had a big table set up with a bunch of stuff on it. They were down there for, I guess, 3 or 4 days or something.
Longer, actually. Page. Yeah.
Wow.
Like they were just there the other day. So it's just a matter of, are they done or are they still looking? Because people thought that they were gone the other day, but then realized that no, that they were wrong, that they were still there. But I don't know. I inspect nuclear plants and it messes with my solving crimes long hours. Really? Well,
Read that again. I
inspect nuclear plants and it messes with my solving crimes long hours. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Well, keep focus. We keep focus on the nuclear plants because
I have a nuclear ass.
I just started a documentary on the was it the 3 Mile nuclear plant in Pennsylvania that like melted down back in the 70s? Or 30 Mile something, whatever. But it's really interesting so far. Sorry, unrelated, but it was a nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
So First Cause says a rapper in Delphi who has a T-shirt doesn't bring the serial kill out of me. Well, he wasn't. First of all, he wasn't just a rapper. He was responsible for one of the largest child pornography rings in the history of the state of Indiana. So he's more than that. That's for sure.
I guess.
Yeah. You see anything, Paige, you want to answer at all? Anything at all?
Yeah, I've got to get out of here soon, actually. But Paige,
about the T-shirt, she was like, "Who had that T-shirt?" So, do you know who had that T-shirt that they're talking about?
He's talking about Kegan Kline. He's talking about Kegan Kline. Yeah.
Well, that's
Chernobyl. I remember Chernobyl. Cordy, again, sorry if about your stressful and heartbreaking summer that you've had. Yeah, because sometimes, you see people in here, but, you never know what's going on. We had a mod recently lose her husband due to COVID
Yes.
and stuff like that. And
Right.
regardless, our thoughts and prayers, and hopefully everybody else as well, send prayers of love and light and healing if somebody in your family needs healing and caring. Um, and that's why we like this just to be a nice place to call your home when we come live and, join the Facebook group or leave comments. They don't always get answered, but a lot of times they get looked at too. And I know Deb especially and Adam, will answer comments. They do it more than I do lately. I do try to go through some of them. Sometimes it's just hard when there's like I do a lot of stuff, to be honest with you, when I think about it in my life. Sunny, is this the end? Yeah, Teresa, I think we're gonna have to bring this to a close for now. We love you all, pretty. Yep. Yep.
So Wanda said, I just can't help thinking that law enforcement stated people will be surprised. But if you remember, that was back at the beginning when they thought it was Ron Logan. And I think that that's what Tobe was referring to, that people would be surprised that it was him.
Right. Or maybe they knew it would take 5.5 years and they were like, you'll be surprised because at that point, anyone we arrest, you'll be like, they arrested someone.
They've
soon.
See, I don't find that surprising. Was it he's being my opinion is that Libby and her friends being tricked. See, I don't know. I don't really put a lot into
I would think any of it could be surprising. Like,
the thing is that they had a wrong POI up for like 2 years, so I don't really take a lot of that stuff and apply it so much wholeheartedly. Well, I don't really take a lot of it anyway, because words are words and they can mean something, they can mean nothing. People can apply the shack, they can think the shack means something because it's just right. There's so many things there that we can go down 10 rabbit holes for every little statement that was said probably. I'm not about words so much as I am about action of who did it, who's involved, that type
of thing. Good night, Sloopy.
Yeah.
Night, Sloopy.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you, Sloop. Okay, let's get around to this here. Let's go back and Deb, do you just want to do the if anyone wants to join thing as I pull up the
right. And I just wanted to say, Kelly said everything has happened on a Monday, so ears up and eyes up tomorrow. Check your phones.
Kelly, I'm too tired for anything to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, please don't let anything happen tomorrow. I have a soccer game.
You have a vehicle.
Is that a truck?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. If you'd like to join, all you do is there's a little button down there that says join. Click that and join for as low as $1.99 a month. That's the Paw Patrol level, but there are various levels. Once you have joined, you need to go to our Facebook page. It's a Criming Shame, and apply for the membership. Make sure you answer all the questions correctly, and then email Sunny with your Facebook name at acrimingshame@gmail.com. Let her know what your Facebook name is. She's the only person that will know, like, so-and-so is this person. We don't see that. She does. And she won't publicize it. And then she will let you in the private page.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop Paige's link again for everyone in the chat.
Okay.
Her channel name is Living Addicted. Is it Living Addicted with Paige Turley or by Paige Turley?
Living Addicted by Paige Turley.
Yeah. So that is her link right there that I just posted. So please check her out and give her some support. Paige, we'd love to have you on again another night as well. That
I love you on every Sunday. If you guys like to do this on Sunday, I love coming on and chatting with you guys. I don't have a lot of friends anymore because I'm trying to change my lifestyle. So it's always nice to have good, positive friends that, like to share kindness. And, I wanted to say one thing about your guys' channel. What drew me to it initially was the fact that you guys don't go on assumptions and you don't just follow down the rabbit hole and automatically accuse guilt upon somebody. You guys talk about it and you take facts into consideration. And that's what I feel like is different between your guys' channel and others. And that's why I have a lot of respect for you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Thanks.
Thank
so,
you.
you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Oh,
Guys.
that's so sweet, Paige. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Actually, means a lot because
All
at
right.
the end of the day, I really thought you were just gonna say, "Well," but the first thing I noticed was Sunny. But then that really just went out of the window. No, I was just waiting for that, but no, it didn't happen. No, Paige, thank you so much for those kind words
There
for
she goes
saying that.
flirting with you again, Paige.
I know. Did you see? You see it? Yeah. Well, we need to gloss too. Let me say, as we're calling out some names here to say thank you. Thank you, Laura, Miss Dog Lover ×3. Cordy, thank you for your donation tonight. Again, so sorry for any stresses and sadness that you went through or going through. Tom, thank you for 3 of your 4. Tom was on a roll. Tom had $20 to spend tonight, and he did it 4 times at $5. Thanks so much, Karen, Kelly, Aaron. Thank you for the donation and for becoming a member. And let's see here. And again, Kristen behind the crime door has a channel. Kristen, you can always drop. Oh wait, she'd have to be a mod in here. I keep thinking that people can just drop their links, but you can't unless you're a mod in here.
Yeah.
That
So
was from yesterday.
if Never Silent is still here, if he could drop the link, or Belinda.
Yeah, I think
Go ahead.
Sloopy donated as well tonight, didn't she?
Yep.
Who?
Laura did. You said
Didn't
Laura?
I say that?
Or Laura?
Laura.
Yeah,
and
Laura
Sloopy.
did. Yeah, Laura was right at the start. Oh, did Sloop? Did I miss
All right.
Sloop?
I
One
thought
sec.
Sloopy did. Yeah.
Well, if not, she's done it enough. She gets an honorable mention.
It's big. Yeah.
No, I don't see Sloop on here tonight.
Okay.
I think that was yesterday, but
maybe.
yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah. We saw. Wait, did we even see Sloop? Was she in here today,
Yes.
guys?
Yeah, she was.
And Sloopy's always been so good to us that she gets an honorable mention, even if she didn't.
Right.
She had an honorable mention. And let's see her. And Kirsten behind the door. Kristen behind. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Kristen behind the crime door. My bad. There you go. Now you can feel free to add your link whenever you're in here. Drop your channel. Yeah. Other than that, so revenge is the motive. You know what? Whether it's revenge of one of the friends, whether it's revenge of drugs, the answer at the end of the day to me will be revenge. But that's again, right? We'll see how it all plays out. Everyone has their own thoughts. Again, I have my own thoughts. Deb and Adam have their own thoughts. Everyone has their own thoughts to whatever they want to think. I've just put my stuff out there. You're welcome, Kristen. Thank you so much for joining us and appreciate the kind words. Living Addicted by Paige Turley is Paige Turley's channel. Sadly, of course, Blaine Nelson couldn't make it on tonight. But yeah, he'll join us again another night. And so we'll Paige at some point again. And again, we'll see, unless we have a special live at some point. Other than that, we'll see you Wednesday night. Right? Wednesday. Yes. Okay.
I think we should definitely try to all do one with Blaine. That'd be awesome.
Can you repeat that?
I think we need to all try to do one with Blaine. I'd like to talk to him and stuff too. So
yeah, I mean,
that's what I was really trying and hoping for tonight. But
yeah,
it'll work out eventually.
Was sick, so his son was sick. I know that. So maybe that's why he didn't. I don't know. I haven't looked at my messages yet. But he has the link, so he had the link if he could make it. Okay, so yeah. Enjoy, rewind, listen to the audio again with Kegan Kline, but most importantly, socks, panties. All right.
Sunny, did you want to play the audio on the way out for anyone that missed it?
Oh, there's Laura. You got to sneak in another one, don't you? Laura just doesn't want us to go. I get it. It's
She's
the
the best.
love and affection. Laura, just pose this back, attract us with that whole yellow color. You know I'm attracted to yellow, right? 69 first and foremost, of course. So yeah, I'll play it, I guess, on the way out. we'll play that video. Paige, if you want to hop off, you can. I'm just going to play up that
All right.
thing to you.
Thank you,
All
Paige,
right.
very much.
Take
It was
care.
good to see you again. Tell your wife we said goodnight.
Yep. Tell wifey we said goodnight. Okay, we're going to open this up again and we'll play
Hi.
it.
Oh, that's cool. Do I know you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah? No. Oh, yeah? No, I didn't recognize the name or anything. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I lived in Las Vegas for a while, so I know how that heat is. Yeah. Okay. I know where that's at. Oh. Yeah, our box was messed up or something. It won't let me. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can see you fine. Yeah, I can see you fine. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Oh, I bet that was fun. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. No. I mean, we have commissary is what we want to. Yeah, I think so, yeah. It was put on the commissary. I haven't checked my box or anything. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. That's terrible. Put me on the news and everything. That's terrible. No, I've never heard of that. Yeah, I don't even watch the news anymore. It's, it's depressing watching it and seeing. Yeah, the light turned on more. Yeah. But yeah, it's depressing watching the news and stuff, and seeing my face all over there and them saying that crazy stuff about me, so I just choose not to watch it. Hi.
Hey, I just came in from the pool.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, hi, I can't even believe you're seeing me like this. I just literally got out of the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I sent you like $20.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw that.
No.
I'm so shy right now because I didn't even put any makeup on. I literally was like, I didn't think you would get the call.
Oh, yeah? No, I didn't recognize the name or anything.
And now I'm all shy because I know you see me with my wet hair. I've never did this before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think you probably know it's pretty hot here. It was 103 out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm so shy right now because I'm like, he's seeing me with wet hair.
Yeah, I lived in Las Vegas for a while, so I know how that heat is.
I think too, if you remember, a lot of times they have like lizards and scorpions and stuff.
Yeah.
Let me come in the light. I'm just like, you can see me. It's really me. I'm just curious about like rides and stuff like that. I just feel like, I know you from the news, but I used to live over in, I don't know if you know the area, but my family long time.
Okay, I know where that's at.
Yeah, I've got some family that live. I'm so nervous because I'm like, I didn't think you would pick up. Did you see I called the other day?
Yeah, our box was messed up or something. It won't let me.
I wasn't sure because, like I said, I've never did it before. But yeah, I sent you $20.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see me. I can see you.
Yeah, I can see you fine. Yeah, I can see you fine.
I'm just embarrassed because, we're 3 hours apart, and I sat outside for about half an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Let me turn this so you can see me better. It's really me, even with no makeup on.
That's funny.
On myself, I have straps and it was fun, but we did a lot of good eating.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Well, what do you think, what's it like, do you get to choose what you want to eat and stuff?
No. We have commissary, and here's what we want on.
Like, if I put that $20 on there, does that mean it kind of goes to just the phone calls and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. It was put on the commissary. I haven't checked my box or anything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just so shy because I just thought, we'll see if it turns green, because they told me what to look for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I saw that it was green, I'm like, oh my God, I just got out of the shower. I don't have any time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I feel bad for you, because you would think by now something would have happened. I mean,
Yeah.
Kegan,
Yeah, it's terrible. Put me on the news and everything is terrible.
the big thing is now this yellow app thing. I mean, probably if you watch the news, now it's the yellow app.
I've never heard of that.
You know, they keep talking about is the yellow app, and I'm like, you know, I'm not even really familiar with apps too much.
Yeah, I don't even watch the news anymore. It's, it's depressing watching it and seeing.
Oh, yeah, now you can see me a lot better.
Yeah, the light turned on more. Yeah. But yeah, it's depressing watching the news and stuff, seeing my face all over there and them saying that crazy stuff about me, so I just choose not to watch it.